Hello Libra, this is your February 2017 general and love reading. My name is Renee. I'm from Angelic Comfort and this is for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If this video does not resonate to you or only parts of it do, please check out your moon and rising signs and the videos there, and all the pieces should fit together for you. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so for the first week we have here shine and choose your battles. So within the first week here of February, you want to make sure that you're letting your inner light shine. Be yourself, stand up for yourself, pull out the best of you, okay, and show people the best of who you are. But remember to pick your battles. I'm feeling a lot of this has to do with some relationship issues, whether it be with intimate relationships as your partner, with your partner, or even friends and family. Either the different things that are going on, there seems to be like differences of opinions, and people are worked up. There's a lot of negativity within the environment and atmosphere right now, and it seems to be manifesting more negativity. And the more that you engage in these battles, the more negativity is going to manifest within your own life and in the environment. So be very careful here. Okay, so choose your battles wisely. And like I said, I do feel some of this is relationship, having to do with relationships, like rocky road relationships, maybe even to the point of being a little bit abusive. So they're saying to break free. Try different things, okay? Try different experiences, or break free from whatever it is that's holding you back. Holding you back, whether it be another person, whether it be your own thoughts and fears. You can move forward. You are worthy, and you need to trust and believe in yourself, and you're always protected. You and your loved ones, your possessions are very safe and protected by the angels and by spirit, and you are also very loved by many people. So the thing is that for whatever this reason is that's holding you back, this fear and this feeling of being unsafe, whether it be what's going on in the United States right now with all of these changes that are transpiring, or like I said, whether it be with an intimate relationship, you're protected. And the only way that you're going to move forward is through trust and faith and belief in yourself. Okay? So as we enter into the second week of February, talk about embrace and challenging times. So we are going to be going through some challenging times. Because like I said, there's a lot of negativity that is generated and manifested within a lot of people's lives. And what you need to do is embrace yourself, embrace your heart, embrace the positivity of life. Okay? And like I said, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that even though people might not be agreeing with us, that you know what's best for you. Okay? So embrace the positivity, embrace yourself, embrace unconditional love for yourself and for others. But there are going to be some challenging times ahead, so you need to be strong. Okay, now if this is a relationship issue or dealing with a relationship, it could be that a relationship is going to end and you need to end it. You need to break out of this dysfunctional, very codependent relationship that really is unhealthy. Okay, and like I said, I do feel for a few of you that there is some sort of emotional or physical abuse going on. There's a lot of controlling going on, and it's up to you to have that courage to break free. And with those relationships, they can be very controlling and play, again, like on your emotions and your fear and everything else. But, you are protected and you have a lot of love around you. So don't feel that you're not safe or that you can't do it and move forward. Okay? And they're saying accept heaven's help and self-forgiveness too. Let go of any guilt, and remember that you are God's perfect child. But let heaven help you. Okay? Let the people around you help. Let God's spirit, your angels, your loved ones who are, have passed on, let them help you to move forward, because things can be really beautiful and change. It's going to be rough. I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy. It's going to be rough, but you can do this. Okay? So if you're going through financial difficulties at the time, know that, you're still going to have some challenges ahead until you can figure out, get yourself back on track. If you're looking for a new job, go ahead and ask your friends for help, ask your family for help. Get out there and find out what it is that's out there that's available for jobs. And don't be afraid to take a job that you might feel is demeaning if you have a degree or anything like that. I'm hearing that, a job is a job at this moment, and if you need something, especially because of financial reasons, that now is not the time to be picky, okay? So you can get a job, and you might not care for it, but it's money, and it's helping you, and in the meantime, you can be looking for something better that suits you more, okay? So, daydreams and decisions. So, for those of you that are going through this really rough time, you do have these daydreams, and you have decisions to make, but it's time to get out of this dreaming, this illusionary state, and start speaking out more. Your throat chakra is located obviously in your throat. The color is blue, and it's about healing and talking, speaking your truth, being able to move forward, okay, in what it is that you want, to be able to vocalize or to write it down. And so what you would do is call upon Archangel Gabrielle to help you, because she is in charge of communication and messages. And she will help you to find the perfect wording that is needed to help you in this situation of whatever it is that you're going through. But get out of the daydreaming, because you have decisions to make, and you have to stay grounded and focused, balanced, okay? And the thing is that the decisions will happen when you are out of this illusionary daydreaming state, okay? Because you know what you need to do, you just need to do it. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicity, the messages that are coming your way. And the way that you're going to do this is through being grounded and balanced, focused, through meditation, your dreams at night. Remember what your dreams are. There's always messages within your dreams, okay? And do dream big, but don't get stuck in that illusionary state, okay, where all you're doing is to avoid the issue, or to be able to feel like the only way that you can move ahead is staying in this illusionary state. It's all fine and dandy, but the thing is that you can also stagnate in that illusionary moment and really not move ahead, okay? So it's very important that you understand that, do dream big, but stay grounded, focused, meditate, and like I said, move forward, keep moving forward, okay? So within the last week, there's a coming together. This could be coming together of partnerships, could be coming together of relationships. If you're not in a relationship, it could be a friendship that's moving to the next level. Success and growth, okay? So definitely within yourself, okay? So for those of you who are single, okay, it looks really good for the last week of February. Don't worry about it not happening before Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a very commercialized holiday. It's to get you to spend money. Valentine's Day should be every day of the year when you are in love and with a partner. And it doesn't mean materialistic stuff. It means doing little things for each other, embracing each other, telling the other person how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, and them doing the same to you. So don't fall into this trap of feeling, because you're not in a relationship, that, Valentine's Day has to be this lonely, oh, woe is me, how come I can't, everybody else is. No, it's just a commercialized, spend the money. Like I said, it should happen every day, and those beautiful gifts that you might receive on Valentine's Day really would be nice to be a surprise at any point during the year, right? I mean, wouldn't you rather have a surprise at any point during the year than on a designated holiday where everybody might receive, a surprise, and it's almost like expected. So don't fall into that trap of that, okay? And if you are sad and you like chocolate, by all means, please go out to, your favorite store and purchase it half price the next day. The day after, or the next couple of days after, go for it, indulge for yourself. Take care of you. Treat yourself, okay? But there is definitely going to be some success and growth. For those of you who are trying to start your own business, for those of you who are looking for new employment, for those of you who are looking for advancement within your current place of employment, this is a good sign, the 4th week of February, okay? So there's a new beginning, okay? All of the stuff that you've gone through throughout the last, I'm going to say, couple of months at least, for some of you, is all changing. It's going to be behind you come the 4th week. There's positive new experiences. You have a new dawn, a new day, a new beginning starting. Okay, and some of you will be finding that soulmate connection, that relationship, okay? It's very spiritually based, very divinely guided, more of a fate, supposed to be, meant to be. And like I said, it could be those of you who are in a really good friendship, could be moving the friendship up to the next level into an actual commitment of a relationship. But it's all entwined. It's all divinely guided. It's supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be. And so this is for those of you who are single. For those of you who are in a relationship, and even if things are okay, maybe a little stagnant and there isn't anything abusive going on, but you've kind of like are drifting apart, you too, somebody could be meeting their actual soulmate at this time. For those of you who are in a relationship, things are going good. They're saying, yes, this is your soulmate, okay? And again, for self-employment, those of you looking for self-employment, looking to start your own business, the last week of February looks really good. Now, when we talk about love and romance, for those of you who are single and not in a relationship, they're saying forgiving and learning. Learn from your past relationships, but forgive, and then let it go. Let it go. In order to be in a healthy relationship where there is no codependency, where you don't have the insecurities, okay, you need to let all of that go. So forgive them, forgive yourself, and keep moving forward. Learn from those past experiences, but also understand not everybody is like that, like the relationships you've been in the past. Even if you have had the similar type of relationships in several relationships, stop and think, okay, what is it that's drawing me to that type of a person? And then at that point, you want to say, okay, so I'm going to change that within me. These are the lessons I've learned, and I can't help everybody, or, you know, maybe the bad boy image for you women, or the guys, you want the model type woman, and things just haven't worked out. There's been the arguments and everything. Now it's time to change, but it's also a change within you. So forgive and learn and move on. Let it go. Let the past go. And they're saying to keep an open mind, because your soulmate can differ from you. They're not usually what you would expect for yourself to date, okay? So keep an open mind, because so they could be different than you. It could be an age difference. It could be a religious difference. It could be even a political difference. It could be the way that they dress. It could be their size. It could be they have children and maybe you never thought you'd have children, or maybe you wanted your own children but the person has children, or you have children and the other person doesn't. Either way, there's going to be differences, okay? And it's not what you expected, but there's that connection, and it's the right connection. So you need to keep an open mind, okay? Because you are seeking, and this is what they're bringing you, okay? So understand that this is the relationship of a lifetime, okay? But like I said, there's going to be, it's not what you expected. The person is not going to be what or who you expected, okay? So keep that mind open and keep your heart open. Continue sending out the messages of love, loving other people, smile, greet people, and you'll be amazed at what happens. And this relationship will be very, very passionate, and both people are going to be extremely happy. And you might even take time to disconnect with each other once you meet each other, or maybe if you go and disconnect right now for yourself, you might meet the person at this other place. So it will be a very passionate relationship, okay? And I feel very romantic, but you've got to take those steps that are needed to make this happen, and you will have very, very high romantic feelings. So now when we take a look, when I looked at this for the Sexual Magic Tarot, It's really interesting. We have the Moon card, the Three of Swords, and we have the Four of Chalices. And when we see these, the Moon card usually in the regular tarot deck is about hidden secrets. It's about things being illuminated at night. And here, this is talking about change. This is talking about transformation and change of those things that you need to make in order to make the relationship good, okay? To make it a very positive relationship or entering into one. Now, do understand that we're all changing daily. We all go through different changes. But this here, if you take a look, the mirror, she's toasting the moon, and then she's got the mirror here. It's just like a mirror image of self, of what's going on. So take a reflection of that. Now, if you're in a relationship and the relationship isn't going too well, they're saying make the changes that need to be made now. Okay? Make them for the positive. And it's giving you a reflection back on what it is that needs to be changed, or the reflection of the relationship itself, okay? And we talk about the Three of Swords. We're talking about arguments and pettiness and just things not being right, disruptive within the relationship. Things, it could be, I see here there's somebody else here. It could be somebody else's in the picture that you just don't realize. But it's about control and arguing and bitterness and fear too, okay? And she's kind of like tired. And this here is talking about being in a relationship, okay? The Four of Chalices. It's talking about stagnation within the relationship, that there's more to a relationship than just the daily routine stuff. In order to keep it going and moving forward and being lively, and so that people don't get bored, you've got to put excitement in to the relationship, or else it's not going to happen. Also, getting rid of your fears and your insecurities. So right here you have two people who are just going through the routine, and they're really, neither one of them is really happy and content, because there's no excitement, that everything is the same no matter what. They need that excitement. We talk about the Hanged Man here, and we talk about sacrifice. We talk about kind of like, in order to have that decency within the relationship, okay, you're just kind of there, you're hung there, you're like, okay, I kind of give up. I want peace within this relationship, so I'm going to sacrifice myself and be bound within this relationship, because that's where I'm at. Because maybe you're afraid to move forward. Maybe you're afraid to get out of the relationship. Maybe you just feel that you can't get anybody else. So this is a time where if you're in a relationship, or this is a relationship that you're like, your relationship is headed this way, you need to stop and think and have your self-worth. What is your self-worth? What is it you do deserve? Love and affection and compassion and passion, that unconditional love without arguing and everything else. So you don't have to give up. You don't have to sacrifice anything for love for another person. That's not what a relationship should be. And here when we talk about the King of Pentacles, we're talking about, again, fear of two people not coming together. Two people not coming together. She's kind of hiding behind here, and she's being shy. It could be that two people are afraid to come together, like move towards each other to form a relationship if you're single. It could be that also if you're in a abusive relationship, and you hide, you're afraid, you have that fear of the king, and it could be a male or a female, because abusive relationships don't have to be just females being abused. It could be females abusing the male also. So I just want to put that out there. So these cards are they're non-specific in this reading, because it is a general reading as to whether or not it's male or female. So it could be vice versa. So I don't want people to think I'm just saying that the male's abusing the female. It could be the female abusing the male too, because it's very common, and sometimes more common than the other. So again, like I said, there is hope if you're in an abusive relationship, but you need to take the steps that are needed to go ahead and make this happen. Your fear is controlling you, along with your fear of the other person, or what you fear they will do or say if you get out of that relationship. And the thing is, you cannot have that fear, because a lot of times it's talk, okay, to gain control over you. They don't want people to know that they are actually that way. Okay, so it's all about control. And so, like I said, or if it's two people who really like each other, there's a fear of them moving towards each other to make this relationship happen, because one has been hurt so badly in the past, or maybe even both. But it's time to get away, to throw away all of those past beliefs or those emotions, and move forward. Okay? And then we have Seven of Pentacles. And this here is about, again, arguments, kind of sacrifice, giving up to make one person happy and the other one's not happy within the relationship. So it could be that you're involved with an earth sign. The pentacles are earth signs. These swords are air signs. So it could be that you're, one of those people where you possess some of those qualities within the relationship. If you're doing this to other people, then you need to stop. I'm just putting it out there. But then again, if it's being done to you, it needs to stop too, okay? It needs to stop. All right? Because we're all loved, but to be controlled by another, to be abused by another, or to be in a very dysfunctional relationship because you fear that you won't have anybody else, it's not healthy at all, okay? So if you would like a reading that is geared directly towards you in regard to any of the situations, or you want to see what's coming up, go ahead to my website at www.angelic-comfort.com and set up an appointment, and I'll get right with you. It's about a week wait, maybe not quite. So the sooner that you book your appointment, the better, the sooner you can have the session. Okay, so happy Valentine's Day, happy February. Okay, and much love to all of you, and until we meet again, namaste.